The next question that came through was, what suggestions do you have for making this teaching and learning structure more efficient? Technology. Technology is here to make things more efficient, and I'm a firm believer in this idea that a lot of people will use technology for, I call it the shiny object syndrome. And this is where people will use technology because it looks cool, or because it's interesting, or it's something they saw on Engadget or something like that. And when we start to do that, we start to lose sight of what is the technology helping us attain in terms of accomplishing our teaching and learning objectives. So back in the day when we had to score by hand on paper, first it was inefficient for us to print them out or to go through them or have the students print something out, and then we get them and then we have to go through and make handwritten remarks in red ink and all that stuff. And then by the time we get through all of them, you are handing them to the students days later in class, and we might have already gone past the point where the feedback would be effective. So as we're thinking about objectives, rubrics, and feedback, I think technology is really the one thing that is not a shiny object thing. And when you have information technology staff or you have educational technology staff that can assist you in setting these things up and understanding where all the moving parts are, this can make it so much more efficient for you that if you bring your laptop home at night and you use some technology to score on rubrics or give feedback or however that might be, then you can knock that out in a night, and in some cases maybe even release it to the students later that day, again depending on your schedule. So when we think about learning objectives, feedback, and rubrics and that sort of thing, technology is one of the key ways that we can make this entire process more efficient. And it also helps the students. They're getting timely feedback. You now know that there's not a lot of papers to grade and that sort of thing. And I really do think that some grasp of the technology, but again, having the educational technology staff, remember, they're not there just to make sure your email works or that the internet's up. A lot of information technology staff actually are there to help these sort of things go through. So try to lean on your IT staff to help comprehend and understand what systems are out there that can make your grading process, your feedback giving process, or even the assignment exchange, rubric exchange more efficient for you so that you can spend more time interacting with students in class and thinking about ways to facilitate deep knowledge and not about, oh my God, I got to give this feedback, or I have absolutely no time to give the students more than a sentence worth of feedback. I think technology is really one of the efficient ways to do this.